second that we pass it.
Yes, this is part of the scenario 5.
No, she says no. We haven't talked about this one?
I'm saying no, but I'm saying no, it's not the same one that you were referring to. This is a different one.
This is part of scenario 5. This is the HVAC at Chambers. In the scenario 5, the board saw a $1.87 million expenditure. This is coming in a little bit less than that at 1.7.
And that's for Chambers?
Yes. This is the heat, air conditioner at Chambers.
Thank you.
And again, this is part of that scenario 5 that the board passed, getting the roof, and then this is now the HVAC at Chambers up and running.
The motion has.
Question?
Yes, so is it even feasible to do all these repairs to Chambers? There's no students there, although you're saying will be there,
Yes.
and it's a community center
Yes.
type of place.
As well as the city hall will be there as well. There'll be a lease.
So they'll be listening from us.
Yes.
Oh, they decided to do it?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're
We need
working out the
clarification on that.
details.
Okay,
But we are moving in that direction, absolutely.
oh,
Also, do we still have the East Cleveland Neighborhood Center?
Correct. They're still there too.
It's pretty full.
So this year is gonna be a full building going into the fall.
One of the things that I saw, someone sent a text message today that they're even having line dancing over there at Chambers at 5:30 on Thursdays. So that'll bring a lot of community out, so that's
Yes.
good.
Like
Excellent.
that's boots on the ground.
He started last week, but it was a little low.
Oh, you were there.
Okay, comfortable?
All votes are in besides you, Dr. Rice.
Yes.
Thank you.
So if all votes are in, it passed, motion passes. Thank you.
Madam President, that concludes the report for buildings and grounds.
Thank you very much, Mr. Robinson. The number 3 is report of Education Committee.
Thank you very much. Stephanie Stedmeyer Walls, reporting for the education. Resolution authorizing a contract with the East Cleveland Public Library to provide media center services by Shaw High School and W.H. Kirk Middle School, according to Ohio Revised Code 3375.403. Madam President, I move that we pass this resolution.
I second it.
It's been properly moved and second that we pass this, resolution. Questions? I guess the only question I have, it'll be staff, right, library staff?
Yes. Library staff, and this is for the kiosk. So there'll be a kiosk at both the high school and the middle school. They'll be able to get digital resources, the audio books. They'll be able to really connect to what's going on at East Cleveland Public Library at their schools. So we feel that this is gonna be something that the community is gonna benefit from.
Oh, okay, sounds good. Call for the vote?
Dr. Rice,
Yes.
all votes are in.
Motion passes.
Resolution B. Resolution to enter with contract with and payment to the Educational Service Center of Northeast Ohio, the ECCNEO, the East Cleveland City School District, and Carrington Youth Academy, LLC, for the 2025 to 2026 school year. Perhaps you'd like to say something?
Yeah, Carrington is in East Cleveland. It is a juvenile facility. It is something that the judges sentence people to go to. Maybe 3 or 4 years ago, Carrington reached out to us because we have a number of students that are in this facility asking us, can we partner with the ESC of Northeast Ohio to be able to keep track of these students. And we agreed to it a few years ago because it was in our best interest, because a number of our students get sentenced to this facility. And it's a way for us to keep track of the students. So this is, I don't want to say, Diane, this is year 3 or 4
I
Of
think
us-
it's actually
of us
4.
Who said that?
Diana.
Diana.
Remember,
So
the
she-
voice is coming.
Year
from there.
4 of us doing this, but this is a benefit to the district. It helps us keep track of our students, and when they get in those legal troubles, they're going to Carrington. But now for the last 4 years, we've been able to access those students, those that are going to return to East Cleveland. We can make sure that they get a proper landing when they come back. So.
My daughter works there.
At Carrington, there you go.
I didn't know there was.
So you know what it is,
affiliation.
yes.
Yeah, but I'm like, God.
The majority of the students are our children.
Really? So we're paying them $750,000 for their services?
And then there's a reimbursement, yes. So we pay out and then there's a reimbursement for those students. So we end up becoming, Diana, you wanna comment on that?
Certainly. The cost is not $750,000. That is the annual budget. And what happens is for those students and whatever school districts they're in, we invoice all of those districts, and all of those districts then reimburse the district for those dollars. We're only out of pocket the dollars for our students. But the total budget for all of the school districts whose students are in Carrington is about $750,000 per year.
Okay. But the majority of the students there are East Cleveland students, though, right?
Well, what we're saying is that the majority of the students are East Cleveland students, but you have students from Cleveland, you have students from Euclid, Cleveland Heights, from all surrounding areas. You have students that are there.
Okay.
But this is not it is not a cost to the
It
district.
is not a cost. The only cost to the district is the cost for our students.
Yeah.
Because they are educating our students while they are in that facility. That is the cost to every school district whose students are in Carrington.
Ms. Fountain, you have a question?
Yes, so if they're getting in trouble, are they getting in trouble in school or outside of school?
It's usually outside of
Yeah,
school.
'cause
This
that's where
is a
lot of our
judge.
students are going.
This is a judge that is saying, hey, this is outside of us. The judge, they got in trouble doing something in the community. The judge is assigning them to Carrington. What we did is, because we've been doing this for decades, we finally said, because it's in East Cleveland, we'll be the flow through for Carrington. So we get reimbursed for all of this money. So all of this money that's been spent out, it comes right back to the district. Is that accurate, Diana?
That is accurate. That is accurate. And at one of our finance committee meetings, Ms. Fountain, I can show you that.
Thank you.
There you go.
Mhm.
It's been properly moved and second.
It has not been second.
Has not been second.
Second.
Second,
Uh-huh. Ms.
Sanders.
Thank you.
Properly moved and second. Are there any additional questions? Hearing none. Call for the vote.
I don't think she heard you.
Yeah, she gave it to us.
Oh, she, oh.
Yeah, it comes through the computer.
Stuff, aren't you?
Dr. Rice,
Yes,
all votes are in.
motion passes.
Motion passes.
Okay.
Resolution C, resolution to authorize a partnership agreement with the Greater Cleveland Career Consortium, GCCC. Madam President, I move that we accept this resolution.
I second
It's been properly moved and second that we accept the resolution to authorize a partnership agreement with the Greater Cleveland Career Consortium. If,
Yeah, this is about year 3 or 4 with the GCCC. So every year the board just reaffirms the commitment to work towards helping our students get more access to careers, college, and post-secondary options. So this is something that the majority of districts in Northeast Ohio have committed to. So they ask us to get a board resolution from every community, just so that they know everybody's on board.
Thank you, Dr. Thacker.
But again, no money is in this.
No money? Call for the vote. It's just another part.
Dr. Rice,
Yes,
all votes are in.
motion passes.
Madam President, that concludes the educational report.
Thank you, Ms. Stephen Walls. Okay. Ms. Roberts, if you'll look at 4A for us, please.
We're going into executive session. Madam President, I move that we go into executive session. It's a resolution to enter executive session to consider the employment of a public employee.
I second.
It's been probably moved and second that we enter into executive session to consider the employment of a public employee.
That's plural, please, public employees.
Employees.
Okay, call for the vote.
Dr. Rice,
Yes,
all votes are in.
motion passes. We need to close the door or whatever. That a good idea and with all this bad.
And can we start recording, please?
And Paula, you got us.
That we return back to regular session.
I second.
It's been properly moved and second that we return to our regular session. Are there any comments, questions?
May I ask who's second, please?
Yes.
A second.
Oh,
Who's the
Mr.
second?
Stephen Walls here.
I
Thank
second.
you. Okay.
Okay. Call for the vote.
Online is open.
So it might then come back up.
Okay. I will call the names that I do not see. Ms. Sanders.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you guys are still trying. I'm sorry.
I got mine.
Okay, Dr. Rice,
Yes.
all votes are in.
Okay. Motion passes. Recommendations to the superintendent.
Yes, thank you, Madam President. I have a motion to approve the appointments. There are a couple of appointments here for your attention and asking for those approvals.
Madam President, I make a motion that we approve the appointments per Dr. Pettigrew.
I second.
It's been properly moved and second that we approve the appointments that are on that are the recommendations of the superintendent and that are on listed on the agenda. Okay. Are there any additional questions? Are there any additional, because you made the motion, you second, right?
Yes.
Any additional comments or questions regarding those appointments? Hearing,
Dr. Rice,
yes,
okay,
Sent the vote off.
The vote.
all votes are in.
Madam President, the second one is for resignations. We only have one. I'm asking the board to approve the resignation.
Ooh,
That's
science teacher, oh,
Concur.
but anyway, okay.
Madam President, I make a motion that we do the approval of, resolution B, resignation for Dr. Pettigrew.
I second.
It's been properly moved and second that we approve the resignations. Any comments, any questions? Hearing none. Call for the vote.
Dr. Rice,
Yes,
All votes are in.
motion passes.
My last recommendation is a motion to approve the recommendations for professional leave. And there are 3 individuals that are being attached to a professional leave for your consideration.
Madam President, I make a motion that we accept the resolution C, professional leave per Dr. Pettigrew.
I second.
I have a question.
Question?
It's been properly moved in second. Questions?
My question is, remember I was asking you about the budget
Mm-hmm.
and what cuts are gonna be made. Is one of these gonna be on your list, the professional leaves?
I'm sorry, rephrase that. Wait. And
With the
then,
upcoming cuts coming, will professional leave be one of the things that'll be on your list as far as the budget? Remember I was talking to you,
professional leave will change, but there's always gonna be professional development, because that's an important part of making sure folks can do their jobs. But it will be adjusted as we make reductions.
with professional development.
The
will there be
professional
some cuts made?
Cuts speaks to positions. Professional development is not really positions, it's vendors, it's trainings that we do. We will be right sized as we shrink. We will make sure that the professional development is appropriate to the size of the district and the concerns of the staff.
Okay.
But to ask me if I'm gonna cut professional development, I can't answer that question.
Why not?
Because professional development is necessary for professional growth. So we will make sure it's right size to the size of our district. But in terms of wholesale just cutting things, that's not where we are right now. What we're putting to the board agenda are things that are important. And we're saying no to many things that are being requested that we don't feel are important. So that's already happening currently. So there's a screening process, a filtering process for professional development.
Any additional questions or comments regarding professional development?
Yes, what
Yes.
is the board, is there anything coming up for the summer for the, board? New board members, I know Dr. Pettigrew had
Well, and Diana, you may want to remind the board that, well, going into the new school year, what the professional development looks like. I know this year we kind of exhausted those numbers.
Well, we have to be careful with that because the Board of Education follows calendar
Okay.
fiscal. So the board is January through December. Because that's the calendar and election year that the board is on calendar. So the $4,000 for each board member started in January, and it does not end until December. That's one of the things I talked about when the board, because of the cost, I think it was COSBA, because of how expensive it was, that a lot of the board members may not be able to go to OSBA in November because of the expense of COSBA. So remember, your board is January through December. District fiscal year is 7/1/6/30. But elected board members is calendar. That's state law.
Ms. Wee, can you advise the board at the next meeting of what's left?
Certainly.
Okay. Questions? Comments? Any additional? Hearing none?
Dr. Rice,
Yes.
Get the vote.
all votes are in. That was your vote I was asking for. Okay, all votes are in.
Motion passes. Okay, and, oh shoot. I think that was just about it. Hold on.
Next meeting date.
New business and next regular meeting.
Our Next meeting is Monday, June 30th
Mhm.
at 5 o'clock, and that is for um, primarily for finance and advances and transfers, which is information that is given to the entire board. That part does not come through finance, but it's information given to the entire board. We have to close uh, as of June 30th, which will be our meeting day, and we actually have to do any deposits on that day still for the last day of the fiscal year. So I will be coming that evening with this information to the board for advances and transfers, for temporary appropriations to start fiscal year 25-26, final appropriations for fiscal year 25. All of that information is what we do every year, and I will be bringing that information to the board on June 30th. And unfortunately, as I said, June 30th is a Monday, so I have to include information from Monday in that report. So there's no, we don't have any leeway in there this year. June 30th is the end of the fiscal year, so we just have to work with it.
Okay, we have our next meeting date. We don't have any community members here. Any board members, any comments?
Oh,
Please feel free if you have a comment.
I do. I know that we're in open session, but I've not received my contract.
You haven't received it?
If you will recall, I did ask some questions because this was supposed to be a rollover with no changes other than CEO and removed and ADC removed. There were some other things that were added. I did push those back out and ask those questions, which I did send to, I think I CC'd Dr. Pettigrew on it. You had it, Dr. Rice, and I gave it to Dr. and Donna Andrew, because it was not a rollover.
Have you talked with her?
No, I sent the email back.
I will call her tomorrow and communicate.
Okay.
I saw your email, but I really didn't have time to read it today.
Okay.
But I'll make sure that I look at it this evening and then respond to her tomorrow to see what's the holdup and what's going on.
Okay.
Then will we have
And
to
then
vote on this again?
Yes, you do.
We have to vote on her contract Monday.
Did you
The
hear the
30th?
city about that?
Pardon me?
The city? Open, isn't it open? Is the city on here or no?
Yeah, probably. Are we, is anyone online there?
No.
Okay, no one's on. Okay, that's what I will do. I will take a look at your email tonight. I will call Attorney Andrew tomorrow and see if we can't get this facilitated.
Okay.
And then board members, I'll send you a copy of I'll forward to you everything that has come from Ms. Witt as well as Attorney Andrew. So that we'll know. Any other comments?
No, ma'am.
Anyone else? No other comments? Okay, hearing none. What is your pleasure, board members?
Madam President, I make a motion that we adjourn this meeting.
I second.
It's been properly moved and second that we adjourn the meeting. Anyone else have questions or comments? Hearing none. Meeting adjourned. Oh, call the roll.
Everybody's off now?
Oh,
Some are.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I see Miss, okay. And Dr. Rice.
yes,
Okay, everyone, all votes are in.
motion passes. We are adjourned.
Thank you very much, board.
Thank you, guys.